हेलो फ्रेंड्स, आज हम इस वीडियो में मैटरनिटी बेनिफिट एक्ट 1961 में 2017 में क्या चेंजेस आई थी उनके बारे में जानेंगे। 2017 अमेंडमेंट एक्ट आया था मैटरनिटी बेनिफिट एक्ट को लेकर, जिसमें काफी चेंजेस आई थी। तो उसमें क्या मेजर चेंजेस रही थी उसके बारे में आज हम जानेंगे। सो लेट मी शेयर माई स्क्रीन विद यू। ओके, so first major change that was brought out through 2017 amendment act of maternity benefit was that the period of maternity benefit was raised from 12 weeks to 26 weeks. Okay, so this is very simple. Everyone knows this thing, that period of maternity benefit was raised from 12 weeks to 26 weeks. Okay, next major amendment that was brought out in 2017 is that with respect to maternity benefit period only. So the period of maternity benefit which a female can obtain prior to her expected delivery, that was raised from 6 weeks to 8 weeks. Okay, so not only the total period of maternity benefit was raised from 12 weeks to 26 weeks, but the maternity benefit prior to the date of expected delivery of a female, that was also increased from 6 weeks to 8 weeks. Okay, next major amendment was that the increased maternity benefit of 26 weeks, that was not available to any female whosoever is having 2 or more surviving children. Okay, so the increased maternity benefit, that was available for the first 2 children only. So the implied formation of this amendment can be this, right? So increased maternity benefit, that was restricted to first 2 children only, delivery of first 2 children only, and not to other children. So it is not like that the female is keep on delivering the children and she is availing the 26 weeks maternity benefit. So the government has thought of from the viewpoint of employer here also. So restriction has also been imposed that you can avail the raised maternity benefit of 26 weeks for first 2 children only and not thereafter, right? Okay. Women having 2 or more surviving children. So any woman who is having 2 or more surviving children, she is entitled to avail 12 weeks of paid leaves. It means she can still avail maternity benefit, but at the previous rate only. That is of 12 weeks, not of 26 weeks. Okay. And also the period prior to the date of expected delivery, it has also been restricted to 6 weeks only and not the increased period of 8 weeks. You can see on my screen, right? So any woman whosoever is having 2 or more surviving children, she still can avail maternity benefit, but that at the rate of 12 weeks only, not at the enhanced rate of 26 weeks. Okay. And you have to remember this thing also, that her pre-maternity benefit period is also restricted to 6 weeks only, right? Okay, what else? So any woman adopting child below the age of 3 months. So what we need to remember here is that the age of the child is 3 months and woman is a adopting mother or any mother who is a commissioning mother, right? They can avail maternity benefit. So they themselves are not delivering the child, first thing. So either the woman has been adopting the child or she is a commissioning mother, right? So for them also 12 weeks maternity benefit period is there, right? Not the enhanced 26 time period. Okay. So because they are not delivering the child themselves, so it has been thought by the government that the rate of maternity should be less as compared to other females who are delivering child themselves, right? Okay. Any establishment having 50 or more employees. Now what we need to pay attention here is that here law says any establishment having 50 or more employees. We are not talking about female employees only. The count of female employees is not to be considered, but the count of total employees need to be considered here. Okay, for mandate of crèche facility. So any establishment having 50 or more employees working with it, then the employer of such an establishment is required to provide mandatory crèche facility for the upbringing of the children, right? And any female who has just delivered the child and joined back the duty, she is allowed 4 visits in a day to the crèche, and that too including rest intervals. So her rest intervals are also included in this 4 visits time period. Okay, fine. Next is option of work at home by mutual understanding. So if there is a mutual understanding in between the employer and the female that work is of such nature that can be granted, and that can be done from the home of the female employee, then that is okay, and both can mutually agree upon the same, right? And one other major amendment that was brought out by 2017 Act is that information about maternity benefit to women should be given to her during her appointment only. So that's a mandate on the employer. Whatever maternity benefit is there, that is supposed, any information with respect to same is supposed to be provided by the employer to the female at the time of her appointment only. So this is also an important mandate on the part of the employer. Okay. So these all are the 2017 amendments with respect to Maternity Benefit Act 1961. So that's all from my side. Thank you so much.